Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe. Welcome back on the channel. I hope you're all doing well. I promised it this morning, and here we are. Second video of the day, this time with a fantastic guest, Luca Momblano. Before letting him speak, I really want to thank him because being with him every single day, or nearly every single day on Juventus in Italian, is an experience that is just fantastic because I'm learning a lot, I'm growing a lot, and it's just a super, super, super nice feeling. And him accepting to be here one time a week, one time every 2 weeks, when it's possible. It's really, really nice because we'll speak about Mercato. Because not only Mercato is crazy, but also Momblano is crazy. Ciao, Luca.
Ciao. Here we are, guys. I'm very proud to be here, and I want to be here every week. Let's see what happens. And the second video of the day is always the best video of the day.
I agree with that one. I really agree with that one because the first one is always reporting what the papers are saying. And then the second one is more opinion. It's more inside information. We don't have a lot of time. I didn't want to go with the concept of being 1 hour live, or because I don't want to be really repetitive. A few questions, boom, boom, we go. The first one, we are obliged because it's the first one. Were you expecting at the 4th of April, today, that we are fighting for the top four, that we are even risking the top four, that we already changed the coach if we are looking back at the summer?
Yeah, I would surprise you. Yeah, it's not so surprising. That was not my hope. That was not the feeling we had with the new coach and all the new roster and all the big players we thought we bought him. We bring in Turin, and so everything was we were so curious, positively curious. So there's something strange to be fourth or five. But if I give an answer, and I remember I'm a journalist, I would say, let's see what happens. Juventus could be in the race for Scudetto if something goes so fast, but instead, that's reality. The second place, the fourth place, that would be a struggle. Yeah, I knew that. So I'm not surprised about that. I'm more surprised, that Juventus changed the coach. If you told me last summer, 4th of April, you have a new coach, I would say, no, come on, no, it's not possible.
Look, 8 games to be played. According to you, who will be the main man, not Tudor, who will be the main player of these last 8 games that if he does well, Juventus will do well?
I think we have a simple answer. Then I give one more player a second name. The simple answer is Kenan Yildiz. But it's not just about having an illusion about him, but it's we need to find the goal to score. We need to feel dangerous with in the box. And I think we know Vlahovic who is. We know all the players who they are. I'm talking about the attacking players, but we don't know exactly who this is. So I can imagine Juventus goes well if this goes very well, and I'm quite optimistic about this. The second name would surprise you. Yeah,
Cambiaso.
No.
No.
Conceição.
Oh.
Yeah, because our biggest matches passed through the Conceição level. So we have strong matches in front of us, and we need the best Conceição. That's my opinion. And so if in Rome would play both Yildiz and Conceição, I'm very sure we will win 3-0.
I just mentioned Cambiaso in the last few days. La Gente, Bia, the agent, came back a bit on his words, saying that he sees a big career at Juve, about Cambiaso. Um, Giovanni Albanese today tweeted, and he spoke about it, wants to stay at Juve. That sudden change of mind or narrative, what is it due? Because if we are speaking about January, February, it was a total different story.
I think when we are in April, when an agent speaks, need to speak for the good of the player and to calm down all the situation, and the player need to strengthen up the level to be the player he was since autumn. And the agent know the Juventus, what need Juventus now, what want Juventus now about Cambiaso, the narrative, and what need the player now. And it's the same thing. Calm down all the gossip and so on about Cambiaso, focused, and Cambiaso, I'm sure, will play the World Cup with us. I'm sure about this. There's no way it's going to change in June. That's my idea now. So it's good that the agent spoke. And
where do you see Cambiaso in 25, 26 after the Club World Cup? At today, of course, because football, Mercato is crazy.
Where?
Mm-hmm.
We need to know the real decision about inside Manchester City. There's no way Cambiaso would refuse Manchester City, but Manchester City knows more than 50 millions are needed to bring Juventus at the table. The player would be available to go, but I'm pretty sure that's not gonna happen in June. Let's see what happens in July, in August. But Cambiaso dreamt about Manchester City. We need to know also Guardiola, if he continues with Manchester City.
Do you think there are chances for him to leave at the end of the season?
Yeah, I give up 10-15%. We need to take a look about this.
He will go to Milan.
No.
We stay in Premier League. Renato Veiga, one that enters the heart of a lot of Juventini for that DNA that we are a bit missing. At today, Luca, because pay attention, in the contract it's written no Club World Cup for the loan, the same as Colomwani. Season ends, but no Club World Cup with Juve for them. So they need to go back to their respective club, Chelsea, Paris Saint-Germain. Renato Veiga, having the possibility to extend and to play the Cup World Cup with Juve, is there a possibility to renegotiate, to speak, maybe even to see him with Juve for the next season, or forget about it?
No.
Short answer, percentages.
20% the World Cup with us, 80% with Chelsea. But I think Juventus and Chelsea can really talk about in the summer. So they can talk and tell, oh, okay, you need 30 days more? Yeah, we can do it. But Maresca is very interested in Renato Veiga. So we have to depend on Chelsea will. But I think
Juventus' intention
we
would
won't
be...
know the truth. We won't know the truth until late May.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need to go
don't
fast.
see Renato Veiga in Juventus' future now.
No?
No.
do you see Tonali in Juventus' future? Because that's what people here on the channel. I tell you, Luca, here on the channel, when you mention Tonali, they go crazy. They want an Italian, a big Italian player at Juve.
Bigger than Locatelli.
I didn't say that, but in the eyes of Juventini, probably yes.
Yeah, I don't think Juventus would spend 70 millions or 60 millions for Tonali. But we have to
Why are
see,
the people? Why are the papers and the journalists, the serious journalists, speaking about it?
because his agent Rizzo received from the player a clear instance about, let's check about the biggest club in Italy, Milan, Inter, Juventus. I think he is a very, very good player also for Premier League. And it's increasing the way he plays in a different context, like a different environment, football environment that is Premier League compared to Serie A. But Rizzo is a great agent because he always managed to do the things his players want to do, and the best agents have this mission to the player imagine the future and the agent realize the future. And we know Rizzo has a mission: try to check in Italy a right place to go back. And Juventus, since December, is talking every week about this idea with Giuseppe Rizzo. So that's why you read Tonali one day, every day.
Will
every
Jorge
day.
Mendes be a good agent for Yildiz? Will he
Yeah,
do what the player wants,
yeah.
or will he do what he wants?
No. What the player want?
And what does the player want at today?
To be the next Del Piero. Today,
I have the title of the video. I have the title of the video.
Today, Yildiz still dreaming to be the next Del Piero. But there are many clubs that exploring the Yildiz solution for next summer. So I think Juventus have to sign a new contract with the player, brand new.
I have a last question, and then we round up. Hey, guys, I told you, really fast, and the videos with Luca. Today is the birthday of Sami Khedira. Today is the birthday of Puma Emerson. I want one backstage story, anecdote. You can choose or Khedira or Puma. A fast one.
There is an Italian. You can find this on YouTube. You have to check and you find this. There is an old TV show that is very famous here in Italy because there was one of the journalists that worked in the same broadcast I'm working now. When Puma Emerson came to Turin, tried to call him. You know what I'm talking about. Let's check, guys. Take a look on YouTube and you find this. And call, and the wife, Emerson wife, was on the phone. You have Puma? There is Puma? Yes. Puma is there? Puma? And the wife is, who? Puma, there is Puma. I want to talk with Puma. And here in Italy is this a part of story of TV shows. Yeah, you can find this. And about Khedira, the last Scudetto we uh, we had the bus for Turin. The last uh, time we organized this, Sami Khedira refused to go with the bus
You will
and
tell us why or not?
went home. I don't have time to lose.
Crazy.
I'm thinking about the next season, the next match.
Oh, that's crazy. That's also mentality, yeah. Winning. We
Yeah,
won.
yeah.
Next one.
Strange, a very, very particular personality. Sami Khedira.
Luca, thank you for your time. I hope we can do
Oh,
that really once a week. I hope you enjoy the format, and I'm sure that the people in the chat that are watching it, they will enjoy. Don't forget, guys, maximum of like. Don't forget to subscribe here. And for the people that are speaking Italian and not even, go on Juventus, also there. You subscribe. Grazie, Luca.
Mercato is crazy tonight. La 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 la. Mercato is crazy tonight. La 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 la. Mercato is crazy.